This demonstration is to compare two alcohol wipes with a aqueous based disinfecting cleaning wipe. We're doing this demonstration using a pre-prepared surface, which is this piece of hard plastic here, which is a piece of UPVC. We've pre-prepared the surface using a mixture of egg white and food dye, painted on in layers and let to dry. The whole surface has then been left to dry overnight to try and replicate an extreme case of a biofilm and a proteinaceous surface contamination, which you would find in a typical clinical setting, in which mostly these wipes are aimed at cleaning and disinfection. The products we have bought in the open market are two representative alcohol-based products, 70% IPA, and our own Trionic D disinfectant wipe. We will take the alcohol first. Firstly, we'll take two wipes out and just throw them away to make sure that the wipe we're using has proper loading of alcohol in it. Just move that out of the way. We'll take the wipe and just roughly quarter it, as you would I think in use, and we'll apply it to the first strip of contaminant. So as we're seeing, I'm moving the wipe over the top of this and it's slowly starting to sort of break it out. I think you would agree it's not perhaps being too effective. I can certainly smell the alcohol that's flashed out of the wipe, and pretty much the wipe is dry to all intents and purposes. And really, to start moving this, I'm actually digging my fingernail through the wipe to almost gouge this out. So I think that's, we could say that's pretty much done all it's going to do. We'll do exactly the same with the second canister, which we purchased. A slightly different material, I will point out, to the first one. Again, we'll take a single wipe, quarter it, and of course immediately I can smell the alcohol coming up and out. And again, I'm trying to keep it together, but the surface contamination is pulling on the wipe, making it actually quite difficult to obviously keep it in a pad, so I'll have to rotate it in a squished up ball. Very similar actually in the way it's behaving, in that I certainly smelt the alcohol come off and away, and although it's had a dissolving effect obviously on the contamination, the effect is really disappeared now, and really it's a mechanical action I'm obviously relying on to sort of move it. So again, we'll discard that and take the aqueous based Trionic wipe, which is obviously designed as a cleaner and disinfectant all in one. So again, a single wipe, quarter it up and apply it. So obviously in just the single pass already you can see it's a different product in actually how it works, and already just the full amount of the contamination is gone. I've just got to remove it so that we can get some more loading coming through, and even though we just can't get all of this off because there's so much in here, we'll certainly see if we can just move across here. And I think what we're seeing is maybe the alcohol has to a certain extent fixed the protein component to even this very smooth surface, as it is actually quite stubborn to remove. I'm going to get a clean Trionic D wipe, see if we can finish the whole surface off. So I think from where the Trionic wipe was, we can quite clearly clean that area quite swiftly, and certainly around
where the other wipes were. We can clear that area pretty swiftly, but the actual contamination here is certainly been more attached onto the plastic than it was before the alcohol wipe fixed it through. So I think that pretty much demonstrates the difference between an aqueous product that we have and alcohol wipes, which are quite often used for cleaning and disinfecting. And I think we've also seen that the alcohol actually does seem to fix protein to even this, which is a very smooth, non-porous surface. Thank you.